You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always low. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the haircut from Stevie J. Clap, clap, dash, that, put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat, break that track, crack, nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty! Been a bad influence. With my music showing, proving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your petty moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash the microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I unit music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping, about to lose it. All these slicks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
Yeah. God damn it. I'ma tell y'all niggas one thing. This is goddamn cutthroat McGillicuddy. Slap your bitch face. Make it look like silly putty. And I wanna give a big shout out to my nigga, Conan Brooks. And got my nigga Sandman, pardon me, listen, hold it down,
with
nigga.
this rap, I'm getting bored, give me the weed, yo. Monopoly, nobody stopping me. What you kicking is not hip-hop to me. Ali Oxenfree, Mayweather, nobody boxing me. Into a box, lyrically, physically, I'm the prophecy. Am I the greatest on the mic? Possibly, probably. Coke in its purest form, leave you wobbly. Vibe with her, do not vibe with me. None of you niggas live to me. This nation's domination, Dwayne Johnson can't even rock with me. New York nigga, black mask with the do-rag. Act hard if we flaunt, we leaving body parts blue-black. I black my block back, I rack, cover your tracks. It's a fact, this boy snap for the racks. Pack on the back, pack in the rack. No gat, it's fist to the face. Ace go with a black bat for trying to puff, he get mace. Back the guard, ask the guards who's kicking it raw after all. They reply, Big Cole, J, Coney, and Nas.
With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the Silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the Silverback of rap. When I got the package, all I do is backflips. Hide my stacks in the hole of a mattress. Double in that bread that put in the actress. Coney Brooks and Sandman, yep, it's a classic. Living in the Bronx while using survival tactics. Either you can rap or put a ball in the basket. Rip apart your body and leave nothing but fragments. Cops ask questions, don't tell them what happened. Grew up scrapping rhymes and backpacking. Puncture your lung when I throw javelins. Look at him scared stiff, looking like a mannequin. Kinda like a bomb threat, cause you lose is panicking. Packing luggage and leave, go do some traveling. Terrorizing the Bronx with hip-hop savages. Know from how that marijuana in baby cabbages. Flipping that good, but that's why these haters mad at us. The name of my technique is called variance. These rappers feminine and blow fairy dust. Get it together or get dismembered. Bars like the Hawk with a pissed off temper. Fin wise, just like an oh god that is high. Looks like Popeye, nice and Muay Thai. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the Silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the Silverback of rap.
First time that we met, I knew that I had to have a girl. You stole my heart. It hit me like a sledgehammer, knocked me off my feet. I never felt this way before. I'll be the one you need. That's what I had to let her know. I see you cry in the middle of the night. He did you wrong, girl, you know he ain't right. Put your faith in me, I give you all I got. All I need is one shot, just give me one shot. Told her how I felt. If I could be her man, then she looked at me and said she just wants to be friends, though. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
Feel like you're leading me on, I just don't understand. And you can see it's obvious I'm trying to be your man. Crazy how you complain about these other guys all in my end. It doesn't feel right, I'm just trying to be the one that change your life, to show you the other side. As long as you telling me what's on your mind, I promise won't waste your time like you what I do in mine. Once you find you a dime, trying to get you in your prime. You probably hear it all the time. The only difference is the truth, I ain't spitting lines. And loving you was a crime in my head doing time. Cause the friend zone thing is really out of line, really out of line. Baby girl, wake up with me, get your cake up, no face up, I major, them others is danger. Yes, they'll be haters and yes, they'll be fakers, but that's cause you look like that without your makeup.
I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type,
King of New York,
please don't put me in no friend zone.
I ain't even about to play like I play about you. The last nigga really went and made a play out you. He took a lay out you. Love what for who? You Curve King, the biggest thought in the room. I'm saying you got a vibe that you can't deny. Even on your worst day, ticket on the dash, girl, that ass fine. I've been plotting on how I'ma make that ass mine. Fantasize walking through the park just to pass time. You keep saying the F word. Yeah, I should be your best friend. We belong together like leg work. Your jealous tendencies be making my head hurt. I'd rather we soliloquy while making the bed jerk. I'm not only trying to get inside. I know you better than you think, so if you're serious, we shouldn't try. I see the feelings that you couldn't hide. Are they dead? No, so why put me in a friend zone?
When it comes to that, we need you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
On the motherfucking table. Like, my dude, you hate women. This is what it is. Hold up. I'm trying to make sure everything is steady.
I knew that I had to have a girl. You stole my heart. It hit me like a sledgehammer, knocked me off my feet. I never felt this way before. I'll be the one you need. That's what I had to let her know. I see you cry in the middle of the night. He did you wrong, girl, you know he ain't right. Put your faith in me, I give you all I got. All I need is one shot, just give me one shot. Told her how I felt. If I could be her man, then she looked at me and said she just wants to be friends, though. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
Feel like you're leading me on, I just don't understand. And you can see it's obvious I'm trying to be your man. Crazy how you complain about these other guys all in my end. It doesn't feel right, I'm just trying to be the one that change your life, to show you the other side. As long as you telling me what's on your mind, I promise won't waste your time like you what I do in mine. Once you find you a dime, trying to get you in your prime. You probably hear it all the time. The only difference is the truth, I ain't spitting lines. And loving you was a crime in my head doing time. Cause the friend zone thing is really out of line, really out of line. Baby girl, wake up with me, get your cake up, no fix up, I major, them others is danger. Yes, they'll be haters and yes, they'll be fakers, but that's cause you look like that without your makeup.
I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type,
King of New York,
please don't put me in no friend zone.
I ain't even about to play like I play about you. The last nigga really went and made a play out you. He took a lay out you. Love what for who? You Curve King, the biggest thought in the room. I'm saying, we got a vibe that you can't deny. Even on your worst day, ticket on the dash, girl, that ass fine. I've been plotting on how I'ma make that ass mine. Fantasize walking through the park just to pass time. You keep saying the F word, yeah, I should be your bestie, but we belong together like leg work. Your jealous tendencies be making my head hurt. I'd rather we soliloquy while making the bed jerk. I'm not only trying to get inside, I know you better than you think, so if you're serious, we shouldn't try. I see the feelings that you couldn't hide. Are they dead? No, so why put me in a friend zone?
I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
Communication. Yo. Post in the chat if you can hear me, yo. I'm starting to get fucking pissed
First
off.
time that we met,
I really am.
I knew that I had to have a girl. You stole my heart. It hit me like a sledgehammer, knocked me off my feet. I never felt this way before. I'll be the one you need. That's what I had to let her know. I see you cry in the middle of the night. He did you wrong, girl. You know he ain't right. Put your faith in me. I give you
Okay,
one shot. Just give me one shot.
But I can't hear myself in the fan.
If I could be her man,
The music is still playing.
She just wants to be friends, though. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone.
I'll turn the music off.
Please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot
Black
my
Star, can you hear me?
but I guess I'll just leave you alone.
Put a thumbs up. Just put a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Please don't put me in no friend zone.
Feel like you're leading me on, I just don't understand. You can see it's obvious, I'm trying to be your man. Crazy how you complain about these other guys. I let my end, it doesn't feel right. I'm just trying to be the one that change your life, to show you the other side. As long as you telling me what's on your mind.
Is the music off now? Give me a thumbs up if the music is off now. Fuck, yo. Black Star, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
Yo,
I can hear you.
hold on. I can't hear nothing. Give me a second, yo.
All
Jesus Christ, yo.
Like, yo, like I was saying, man is fixing his sound real quick. Welcome, everybody. I think it's show 170, the Council Roundtable. Like, yeah, Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H, I sent something.
Yeah, no, I'm not on mute. This is what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
I'm gonna work out these technical difficulties real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna play some music real quick. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
No problem.
Let me play some. Give me 1 second. Yo. Can you hear me now? How I sound now? Let me stop the music real quick. If the music is even fucking playing, like that's my bad. That's my bad for the miscommunication. In a second, I don't think there's not even no music playing either. Is it?
Well, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Shouts go out to the Oracle, yeah. Send a shout out to the Oracle.
Like, yo, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm still doing adjustments.
All right. Take your time.
Okay. How I sound?
You sound good.
Okay.
How I sound? I sound good?
Yeah, you sound crystal clear. Yeah. Okay. Sorry in advance for the technical difficulties. Y'all know who it is. It's live. We live.
We're live, pal.
Shouts go out to Ballet for her patience. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Black Star in the building. Got TKO.
Jeez, I mean,
yeah, like this shit was just acting up a little bit, but we here.
Like real quick though, Triple H had his eyes set on firing.
Yeah,
Big tooth moron from day fucking one.
He was waiting for this moment, and I still think he went real light.
Like I was like, oh, my guy, calm down. Like I know you. Like I know.
No, fuck that. I think he was more than calm. Triple H could have went extra. He really could have went extra. And with that little, that little nugget that he had said, he left Stone Cold speechless.
Yeah, because usually Stone Cold talks like that. Like Triple H rarely talks like that. I think the only time he truly talked like that was during that shoot interview with JR.
He said, I am the game. That's when he became the game.
Yeah, that's when he became the game, yeah.
I'm the student of the game.
This is a bitch, I am the game.
I'm about to pull that clip that you sent. I'm about to pull that clip up. That was my pick that fell. I'll be picking my beard and shit. So those out there that's being nosy.
Like I listened to it, I was like, I have to send this to people. Because my God, he had his eyes set.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Because this dude, Triple H, always been a puppet. Let's really be real. This is like the only time Triple H loosened this tie. And it's only a little bit. He really didn't lose his mind. He didn't lose his mind. Triple H could have went extra on that shit.
Just by looking at him, like you could tell, he probably looked at him and go like, if I ever get in charge, like dude, you are fired, number one.
Well, he got rid of Kevin Dunn, supposedly.
Like, yeah, but it took him to the end of the year. You listen to that. Like, listen to that. You probably thinking that he's gonna get fired immediately.
Yeah, he's like, he quit. We don't know why you quit. You got pushed out.
Like Kevin Dunn was about to get that smooth Vince McMahon. That you're fired.
Virgo baby.
And then Tony Khan, what the fuck are you thinking?
Shit, why is everything acting retarded right now? God damn.
Like in order for us, right? Like we can say that. We can say that Jinder Mahal does not deserve a title shot. Which he doesn't.
Hell no.
Which he doesn't.
Definitely don't. Hell no, he don't.
Like he doesn't deserve a fucking thing. But we're supposed to say that. Not the owner of the competing the competing company. He's not supposed to say that.
I'm not gonna lie, it's to the point now. Then it's like Tony Khan is gonna Tony Khan at this point now. We all look at Tony Khan as he's a bozo. He really is. Why are you focused on who Seth Rollins is facing? My dude, be focused on you really don't got much going on right now. Yeah, Samoa Joe is a champion. And the only reason why Samoa Joe's a champion is because MJF can't go no more. MJF is literally cooked. He has nothing left in the tank. Swerve. When it comes to Swerve, you was forced into that also to put Swerve to this capacity. Like my dude, you know you're not cooking. What's going on in AEW tomorrow on Dynamite?
I think Hook versus Joe, I think, is the main event, but it's probably going to lead off the show.
Samoa Joe versus Hook.
Yeah.
Who wants to, really? The fuck out of here. Who the fuck want to see Samoa Joe versus Hook? And anybody bet Topher's going to, I know Topher's going to pull up and say, oh, come on, dude. Like, WWE did the same thing. No, we're not doing that.
No, but to be fair to Toph, like he is right. The difference is that Jinder hasn't won a fucking match the entire fucking year. He should not be getting a title shot.
He hasn't been in a match in the whole entire year. 2023, he wasn't in one match. He was these dude's manager. And now we're supposed to forget about Indus just like that? We're supposed to just forget about these dudes.
I think that has to be the reason why he's getting a title shot is because those two are hurt. Or he's in a wrestling match.
I was saying that, like I always said from before, why does anybody got to just automatically get a title shot off of a fucking promo or off of somebody getting called out, a particular champion getting called out? Why do they automatically get a title shot? If that's the case, I could fucking show up and get a fucking title shot. I could just show up look, I plan on going to Raw. Hey, Seth Rollins, you a pussy. Oh yeah, Sandman. Ha ha ha. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'll put the belt on the line. I'm now the number one contender. That's how easy it is.
Like you did say it right, Sandman. He goes like, ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Fuck out of here. He goofy. What's up, TKO?
What up, y'all? Now
let's not get it fucked up though. I'm loving the whole shit with this dude holding it down, Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? I am, because he is bringing legitimacy to that title, the World Heavyweight Championship. He is.
But that Jinder Mahal tweet alone made me laugh out loud when he said, "Who the fuck is Hook?" I was like, "Oh, oh, what the fuck are you doing?"
Who is Hook though? Really? Who's Hook?
Like Jinder Mahal just being Taz's son and the guy who just challenged Samoa Joe to a match, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. Who is he?
Jinder Mahal just pulled a Conor McGregor in the smoothest direction.
And Hook could have been so much better.
He still don't deserve a title shot against Seth.
Hell no, he don't. They should have had this dude. This is the thing. This dude, Jinder Mahal, could have had matches and build him up. Like, have him go on a little undefeated streak.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, though.
You could have put. Hold on. You could have put a Jinder Mahal against like a dude like Akira Tozawa and somebody else. You know what I mean? Like from the Alpha Academy. Speaking of, that match was great. I don't care what nobody says between Otis and Ivar. I had so much fun watching that match. But
now that spot in the women's tag team match, like that elevation top rope hurricane.
Yeah, right? From House Party. That's the real House Party.
I was like, fuck.
Shouts go out to them, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
No, they have skill. They just cannot do a one-on-one match, whatever the fuck you do. You know, put those two in a one-on-one match.
They will.
In any circumstance.
Right, Ballet. Yo, remember that spot when Ivar tried to catapult off the ropes and catch Otis, and Otis just snatched him up and power slammed him. That was a highlight.
Slam. I was like, what the fuck?
That was a highlight of the night.
Man,
over the elevation Hurricane Rana.
That was insane.
When this dude, when this dude Ivar tried to jump off the second rope or was it the bottom rope and try to catch him with a move, try to catch Otis with a move, and Otis just grabbed him in midair and power slammed them. That was a highlight of the night. Period.
Yeah, that World Strongest Slam on Ivar was something special.
Man, oh man, Ivar's been killing it as a solo act for real.
Oh yeah, he has been.
Both of them, Ivar and Otis.
Yeah,
Ivar's more of the of course, the gritty Viking type, and Otis, he's more entertaining, but he can go in the ring.
He can. They both agile big men who can move. Like,
I'm telling you, he's like a dancing meatball.
You can tell the direction WWE is going in, and I kind of like it.
Which direction?
I kind of like it too. I like
this
to
have.
This is normally the time of the year where everyone like literally steps up another notch.
Yes.
Like to have Bronson Reed versus Jey Uso next week.
Yeah.
I like that match.
Fresh.
I like that.
This is what we've been craving. We've been craving this for years. New stars, new faces. Instead of the primary five. That's when it comes to the women too.
The primary five are still being used, but they're being used to prop up the new talent, which is what they should have been doing from the jump.
Like to me, it should have been Ivar versus Jay. But Bronson Reed deserves his spotlight.
Oh, that match will happen somewhere down the road, especially if they're going in the direction of Jay becoming Intercontinental Champion, which we predict.
Yeah, I'm still predicting that he needs it. And fuck you, JD. I'm gonna say this about JD. You ain't shit. Come on, my dude. It's like, come on, my dude. Like, how you gonna sit there and say Jey Uso don't need the IC belt? Yes, he does. Especially if he beats Gunther. If he beats Gunther, he's a conquering hero. He definitely needs that.
Yo, can I speak on that real quick? Man?
Go ahead, talk your shit. Go ahead.
And this is really no shade to JD from NY, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is not really his deal. It's everyone's deal. I get so annoyed when people say, "Oh, this character's so good," when they don't need a title. Then what's the point of them being there? Everybody wants to be champion.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
wants to be champion, bro.
Especially I would say not everybody needs to be heavyweight champion, but when it comes to a particular division, yes.
Yeah, I know, I understand not everybody can be world champion. That's fine, but to say that they don't need a championship just because their character is good, that's the perfect time to put a belt on them when they're over.
I think it was like an old Stone Cold promo. I think it was during Tough Enough when he said that if you're not here to be champion, then why the fuck are you here?
Exactly. Can you imagine back in the Attitude Era if they didn't pull the trigger with Stone Cold and put the title on him?
Right.
Imagine they did that with Austin or The Rock or Triple H or Taker. Imagine that.
Especially Triple H. People don't want to give Triple H that love. Triple H was that primary heel bad guy, final boss, whatever you want to call him. That transcended. Yeah, he transcended to the the ruthless aggression, the ruthless aggression era, and so on and so forth. Because when you have motherfuckers leaving or people that was taking time off, Triple H was that dude when it came to the whole DX, the faction and all that shit. It was Triple H that was at the top of the helm. Like who you like? They didn't want to put the belt on Big Boss Man, which they should have.
That's
Boss Man never won a belt.
That's sliding.
No, Big Boss Man should have won the belt when he went against Big Show.
Oh.
That's sliding people's elbow that he pulled, that The Rock pulled on.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, that was hilarious. To this day, that was the smoothest one he ever did.
Because he's like 1, 2. It doesn't matter if The Rock counts to 3.
That was hilarious, man.
Yo, y'all sound clear as hell. This is like the most clearest you guys ever sounded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I sound real clear.
Yeah, man. One thing about The Rock, though, like him or not, he know how to entertain.
I know, he was by far the best entertainer in that era, or like in the Ruthless Aggression and Attitude era.
Yeah, in the Wrestling Council, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about that shit. My people's asked about The Rock, like, when it comes to his promo game, and I was like, this dude is more missed than hit. Because if you really think of it, The Rock don't really say much. It's just how it's delivered. You know what I'm saying? His delivery is on point. His delivery will always be above a lot of people, if not most people, or all people.
He makes you believe it.
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to.
Him and Taker. Like his rivalry with Taker was just some of the funniest shit ever. Because like they're both ribbing each other the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when he said, we said like you can talk about all the monkey's nipples you want.
Yeah.
Yo, Taker
like wait, what?
Taker was accidentally funny sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, especially American Badass. The American Badass was gold.
Then he
said I'm sorry. American Badass Taker was top notch entertainment.
Yes.
When he was, I will never stop laughing at the fact when he was kicking Ric Flair's son's ass, and he says,
"What are you doing? I'm whooping your ass. That's what I'm doing."
Yo, I swear that has me weak every time.
Like the funniest part was when he said to The Rock, he was like he forgot that I ran with the devil, and I will go medieval on your ass.
And on that same night, he ended up tombstoning The Rock on the top of a limo. That shit was crazy.
Like, oh shit!
Oh
my
God!
The Rock with all your 5,000 Mickey Mouse tattoos, your 10,000 pound head.
Yo, man.
You know what I think the main thing is with The Rock? It was like when he had showed up for the whole him against John Cena rivalry, the first time he had showed up with the whole Fruity Pebbles promo. Remember, that shit was unique. That shit sucked too. Let's really be real. Most of The Rock's promos suck. I've been saying that shit for years when this dude was talking about telling Chris Benoit to lick a Wolverine's nipple. I'm like, my dude, what are we doing here? And the crowd will go crazy over it. Like, oh my God, he told Chris Benoit to suck a Wolverine's nipple. And the crowd will go crazy. It's like, come on, B, that's not it. It's just that people start to notice it now. Like, what, 20, 25 years later.
Like the funny one was when he talked about Chris Benoit. He's like, Chris Benoit, walk up the cage and prove that you're not a woman.
I mean, you gotta understand, it was a different time back then. Back then, it was so easy to get over. All you had to do was like curse somebody out, and you're over.
Now, what he said to Hogan was by far the funniest shit ever.
Oh, when he had that fight with Hogan, which one?
No. Like there was like a promo, and The Rock was in Hollywood.
Oh,
and he was like he started falling asleep.
Yeah.
They like, don't worry about it. Take your time. But can you just fast forward to the part when you say, like, let me tell you something, brother. What you gonna do?
that shit. You stupid.
Bro, Hollywood Rock was hilarious. Yo, Rock don't get enough credit for that heel turn, honestly. The Rock being a heel in 2003 was fucking hilarious, man.
Hollywood Rock. Excuse me, Hollywood Rock.
Yeah. I love
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to this shit. So this dude Oba is the new the North American champion.
I like him. I like that dude.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie. I do too. He tried to kill this dude.
This dude Oba Femi, man, he a beast. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, I'm about to pull this shit up real quick.
I like that dude. Like his finisher, I think it's like a
he tried to kill this dude, Dragon Lee with that fucker.
Now that power bomb he tried to put him through the ring with that shit.
He tried to kill people with that.
I'm loving it.
You know what he should start doing? He should start doing that power bomb like a Batista bomb and do like a sit down type shit.
That'll be even worse.
Ballet. You know what? Omos is at ballet. Omos is at catering. He's making sure the napkins is properly folded. You know what I'm saying? He's making sure the baked beans is stirred properly.
No, he stole Karrion Kross's hourglass. That's how he knows they're done.
On some real shit now, and he should be a bodyguard. Omos should not be a singles wrestler. He's not a wrestler. He's not. He's
nobody should be. Nobody should be, seriously.
Unemployed. That's what he should be.
No. Like he should be Grayson Waller's bodyguard. That's who he should be.
That doesn't work either. Why would he be?
Because Grayson Waller is an annoying asshole.
But isn't he cool with Isn't he cool with this dude?
Okay,
he's cool with Austin Theory. Yeah.
Austin Theory. So why did it? Why did they need a bodyguard?
They have them be both of their bodyguards because it makes you. It makes you like it gives you the illusion, right? Of like they need help.
But you can't just put somebody random with them. How would Omos fit with them?
No. Like you're right. Like I'm talking about like if Austin Theory was still a single, or not Austin Theory, but if Grayson Waller was still a single star, you give him the HBK treatment. HBK got Diesel. Somebody who needed the elevation and who needed to be put into a bigger spotlight. So you never put him in the ring until probably like a year later, I believe, right? I could be wrong on that. But I believe that it was like a year later. Like he got introduced in '94 at the King of the Ring when Hogan got squashed by Yokozuna, and he didn't step into the ring. I think until '95. Like I think it was at the Rumble of '95. That's when he first stepped into the ring.
Yeah, well, Omos is not hitting. I don't know. They need to do. If they're not gonna do nothing with him, they might as well just release him because he is not hitting, and he hasn't been hitting since he's been there.
Like I think you need to ask him. Like you need to, like he needs to ask for his release because he's not going to get it straight up.
That dude, his best match was with Seth Rollins.
Vince loves
brought him to his best match ever.
Vince loves him way. Vince loves him way too much. Vince loves him way too much.
Y'all can see this, right? Y'all can see?
Yeah. We can. Yeah, we can.
Can y'all see?
Vince loves. Yeah, we can see it. Vince loves him way too much for him not to get fired. Like he needs to ask for his release.
There's a lot of guys that Vince loved that ended up getting fired, so that doesn't matter.
Look at this dude. I like him.
That dude is big.
He's a big jack. First of all, pause. Y'all both sound crazy. But he's a beast. He looked like he's from Wakanda. Yo! What the fuck?
Yeah, that's just that was
like, fuck it. Dragon Lee's like, fuck, I'm gonna fight. Fight, Dragon, fight.
Like, I might get my ass kicked.
He is gonna get his ass kicked.
Dragon's like, fuck that. I'm gonna fight, you big black nigger. Yo!
Jesus.
Jeez Louise.
If this
Okay,
guy
he needs to
starts
stop doing all
doing-
that.
If this guy starts doing a spear,
You gonna
it's
do a
game
spear?
over. I've never
Oh,
seen him
that's-
do it.
Jesus.
Nah, you know what he should do? He should do the Monty Brown move, the pounce. That shit would hit.
So this is Denny's.
So kind of like the way Keith Lee does it, or
Is
the
it
way
Denny's?
Monty Brown
Hold on,
does it.
chill. Is it Denny's? Is it
The way
the
Monty
Denny's chick?
Brown does it, that shit would
This
hit.
dude keep talking about. Is this
Who?
Denny's chick that JD keep talking about? Denise. I keep hearing him talk about Denise.
I
Jesus.
don't know. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's a rap.
That
Yo,
powerbomb
he's
is-
savage.
That
He's a
powerbomb
savage.
is. I like that powerbomb.
Me too. I do too.
I like
Like,
it.
should just jackknife him. Like, should be a jackknife.
I'm all for it. I'm all
See
for
what
it.
happens with that one. Dude is nice.
Like, there's so many like memorable jackknife powerbombs. Like, who remembers when Vader broke two jobbers' backs
Oh my
by
god.
giving him a powerbomb?
You got to be more specific.
Like, okay. So, like, it was. I think it was right before the Ric Flair Vader match, and it was on WCW Saturday Night, and like they did a year in review. So I think like JR was broadcasting in the background, and he said like here's the part when Vader breaks these two guys' backs. He was beating the shit out of these two poor dudes for at least 10 minutes. And then like he pimp slapped one of them, and he just fell to the floor and like he was done for the rest of the match. And then like he picked up this poor dude.
Thanks for the likes. That's cool. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to say. I didn't mean to cut you off. Hey,
Okay, go ahead.
round of applause. We officially reached over 600 subbies, B. Let's keep climbing. Let's keep climbing, B. Thanks for the love.
Yeah, man.
But like he picked up this dude and he fucking took every brunt of that punishment on his neck. He fucking scorpioned himself and his knee hit his forehead.
How your knee hits your forehead? That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
And then you could tell that like he fractured his back because like Vader put no weight on him.
Yeah, Vader was a problem.
Hey,
Like
man.
he he put like his hand on the mat, and like he was looking at him, like talking to him, like, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And like then like the guy was like talking back, going like, "Yo, something bad happened. I heard something snap."
Oh wow.
And then like according to Mick Foley's book, I think it was Have a Nice Day. He said that Vader was inconsolable. Like he couldn't believe that he did that.
I believe it at that time. Vader, there were times where Vader was a loose cannon, man.
That's right. 600 subbies with 6 in the fucking chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up.
Like he gave Mick Foley the nastiest concussion during that.
Dude also is the reason Mick Foley has one ear.
Like he powerbombed Mick Foley on the floor, and this was back then when they had no matches. Like, why the fuck would you ask to take that bump?
That's who was getting power bombed on the wooden pallets.
That's because Mick Foley was crazy. He loved to hurt himself.
Like Vader,
when I officially thought Mick Foley was retarded, because he had the whole hardcore matches from before. But when I officially know, like, this dude is fucking crackers, is when this dude Randy Orton would spit in his face and Mick Foley
turned the other cheek.
He was like, "Yeah, I want you to spit on the other side of my face and make sure you really hawk up. Yeah, I want you to get everything, and spit in my face. I want to leave it there." And Randy Orton did this shit, spit all in his face. He was like, "Oh yeah, I love it." I'm like, "You are fucking crazy."
No, but Vader gave dude like the nastiest like, and like this was back then. This is back then when like the floor outside was
Oh my god.
Mike Tyson.
Yo,
Tyson.
Toe, you are a mess. I can't with you.
Was that supposed to represent Toph?
That was just me reacting to the weather today. I don't know about you guys, but we had some weird weather for January. So
Yeah, I had a snow. That's what I meant to say. For those out there that was in a snowstorm, because we all got affected by it, whoever's in the snowstorm. Like, I'm just
And
now
y'all,
getting internet connection. I
and
ain't like
y'all
I ain't have
got,
internet all day today.
and y'all
And I
got a
know some people.
snowstorm.
Hold on, give me a second. And I know some people that power went off. So you know, what I mean, I wish y'all the best. Stay warm because I know it's cold out there. You know, hopefully y'all got some them portable heaters. You know, them portable heaters ain't no joke. That shit'll fucking heat up your whole damn living room. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all got some hot chocolate and stay safe out there.
Yeah, like I wish y'all the best too. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, do you
man.
guys remember in 1997 when Brett kept getting screwed? And that one time he was in the ring with Vince McMahon, and he just pushed Vince down. He was like, "This
This
is
is
bullshit."
bullshit.
Yeah, that was me this morning. That was me this morning because I was getting ready for work, and I got a notification on my phone, and it was like because of this ice storm, they had went ahead and said that all schools were indefinitely canceled. And it's like, now keep in mind, we just came back from Christmas break, and I was just like, wait a minute. When I was in school, they didn't give two flying fucks about us. It didn't matter what the weather was.
oh
It was like
no, we fucking suffered.
it could be
Right.
right. But when we were in school, it was like if it was bad weather, they were pretty much like tough shit. Get on the bus,
We had to figure it out.
Like I remember, I had to go to school in like a fucking mega like fucking Noah's Ark type rainstorm.
Ballet said we had snow on Sunday. Today the tri-state area is getting drenched. I know because when it comes to that incline over there in that highway, it's a fucking mess when it comes to any type of storm, thunderstorm, snowstorm. They got that incline over there by that highway, and that shit the water accumulates. I know
it's
about
like
that shit.
it's like bittersweet to me. On one hand, it's cool that I guess they're taking like weather more seriously, so that's cool. But at the same time, and I'm not trying to be biased, it's like, man, no wonder so many of these Gen Z kids are so fucking entitled because they just have their handheld of everything. Like, damn,
Yo,
nobody would
as a
us.
matter of fact, speaking of, I actually seen some kids playing in the snow around my neighborhood. That warmed my heart. I'm like, yo, kids are actually being kids out here. Cause any other Gen Z kids, oh, it's snowing outside. I guess I'll just stay home and be on my tablet. When we was coming up, if it was snowing outside, we going out, we playing football, we playing snowball fight, we getting cold. Like we was outside until our fucking fingers went numb. These motherfuckers'
Yeah,
fingers get numb off of pressing on a screen of a tablet.
hey, I'm not sure if you mentioned it already. I just listened to it before I joined in, so I want to give a shout outs to Tati. I just saw your video about Rebby, or is it whatever the fuck her name is, and then
Rebby
that already
Yeah,
said shit.
Rebby.
Hardy.
Right. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Tati, I agree with everything you said. So
Nah,
you
Tati, I
got
told you, Tati's a homie. She will dissect everything with a fucking butter knife.
Can I say this real quick? In all honesty, Rebby's for the streets.
Well,
oh yeah,
look,
for sure.
I don't. I didn't watch on the video that you did, but what I heard is that Matt Hardy was the one that was cheating, and she figured out about it. Ruby figured out that Matt Hardy was cheating on her. Is that true?
We don't have any confirmation or anything.
We don't know. It's he said, she said for the moment.
Tati said that also? Did Tati say that?
That's what she was alluding to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because that's what I heard too. I heard that Matt Hardy was the one that was cheating,
but she was shaming him for having CTE, which is a very serious thing. You shouldn't shame anybody for that. So,
whoa, Matt Hardy was spoken with Cora Jade. That's random as fuck.
So no wonder Braun Breaker broke up with her.
They did break up, didn't they?
Yeah, no wonder that happened.
That's crazy.
Wait,
are you sure about it? Yeah, right. I know what I'm saying. Are you sure about it?
I have no idea who that is. Who is that?
She's the main heel on NXT, the main heel woman.
She's the NXT. One who wears the snapback.
She's a female. She's their AJ Lee, or she's a modern AJ Lee.
Never mind then.
So I guess Ballet said no. She did. That's not what she meant. So I guess she meant Cora Jade had broke up with Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, wait. She said Cora Jade has been up in CM Punk's face. But isn't that supposed to be his supposed daughter when it comes to, wrestling?
Yeah.
See, this is why with celebrities, not just wrestling, but with celebrities, I try really hard to not follow their personal stuff, because if you do, you may discover something about them personally that will really affect how you view them. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care, but some people do. So I remember what was that thing that happened a couple of years ago? The thing with Corey Graves and Carmella when that leaked out.
Yeah, like
Corey is a dumbass and he cheated. So
yeah,
the Corey Graves thing is weird. The Corey Graves thing is weird because I remember like when Enzo and Cass were in WWE, he was always like super into Carmella, like when he was doing commentary. And I just thought he was doing heel work. But looking back at it now, it's like, nah, bro. Like he was basically shooting his shot, like while Cass was right there.
And I noticed, speaking of, go ahead, Chico.
No, I was just gonna say, well, it worked because he got a kid with her now, so.
Yeah, well, it's all good,
Hold on, what I was gonna say with that instance, right? Like, this dude was always mad at Enzo. Remember, this dude always threw shots at Enzo, Corey Graves. And remember that
he did up until his firing. So that's
he always threw shots
came
at
to the
Enzo
point.
and
And remember, it had came to the point when this dude Corey Graves went to his son's softball game, and I guess his son had hit a base hit, whatever. He got on base, and he did the Enzo Amore dance. This is when Enzo Amore was popping.
Right.
And, when he did that dance, Corey Graves had tweeted out, "Oh, I failed as a father because this dude is dancing like this clown." And so
he was always throwing shots at Sasha Banks too.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm going somewhere with it. Enzo said, posted it. Enzo said, well, you failed as a father because you got injured in NXT and you can't feed your family no more.
Oh shit!
And motherfuckers, right? And motherfuckers got mad at Enzo. This dude, Corey Graves' brother, came out. Oh, he won't say that to my face. And I got into a fucking back and forth with JD about the same thing. I'm like, yo, you can't get mad. You can't get mad at this dude Enzo for responding to disrespect. When it comes to disrespect, it's all smoke. Like, he ain't come at this dude. And remember, like what y'all just said, this dude Corey Graves kept coming at Enzo. And when he got a taste of that flame, motherfuckers couldn't take it.
That's the Austin Aries thing. I remember when a couple of years back when he went back to Impact, he had that match of John. Well, at the time he was called Johnny Impact at Bound for Glory.
Johnny Impact Wrestling Nitro.
Right.
Nitro.
I remember they were going back and forth on Twitter, and they were having some pretty heated exchanges. I remember Aries was like, "Oh, so what's your name today? Is it Johnny Mundo? Is it Johnny Morton? Is it?" He was throwing shit at him, and then Johnny Impact, or I'll just call him Johnny. Johnny basically attacked Aries, and he was just like, "Man, you talk a lot of shit for a little guy," alluding to Aries, for being small. And of course, so he's attacking Aries' size, his height, and no one really cared. And then Aries was like, "Well, at least my wife isn't husky." And then internet exploded. And everybody got mad at Aries, and Aries was like, "Oh, so y'all gonna give me shit for attacking the appearance of a woman, but when a guy attacks my height, which I can do nothing about, that's okay. That's
That is
definitely a
not
thing."
the same, dude.
Go ahead, TKO. Go ahead.
Like to me,
That is not the same shit at all, dude. He was coming at you, and you went after his wife. But if he would have brought up the fact that Zelina Vega dumped you, then you would have had a fit.
I would say this, like I just said not too long ago. When it comes to disrespect, you can't tell a certain person to act accordingly. If a person feels disrespected, they're gonna do what they do. It just is what it is. Not only with wrestling, when it comes to life too. So it's like, don't throw no shots. Don't throw no shots if you can't take it.
This
like
also,
to me, like to
Hold
me,
on, y'all. Let Black Star go, because Black Star ain't going in a minute. Go ahead, Black Star.
like to me, and this is just me, just being honest here. You knew that Austin Aries grew up in exactly the wrong wrestling era when he went into like the second rope. I think like it was with
Christy Hemme.
Yeah, Christy Hemme. and like he backed Christy Hemme into a corner, and you can tell because Bobby Roode's eyes just look like fucking saucers. And he went up to the second rope and just started humping her face.
I gotta correct TKO here, and I have to be very politically safe with my wording. I have a lot of friends of different nationalities, but I've never really had that many close friends from the Hispanic demographic. I don't know why. I just, for whatever reason, I just don't seem to connect with them.
Well, where do you live? Where do you live? Like you in PA?
I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of Hispanic folks down here. It's just ever since I was a teenager, I don't really connect with them. I don't know why. And when it comes to Latina women, I have no idea why. And I know all of them are not this way, but a lot of them that I have encountered in my life, it's like they're such in a rush to get married all the time. And it's like there's layers to how a relationship works. You have to go through, hey, we're friends phase. Hey, we're really good friends phase. Hey, I'm interested in you phase. Okay, we're together now phase. Okay, we've been together for a little bit phase. There's the I love you phase. Then there's the, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you phase. And then you get married. But it's like for a lot of Hispanic chicks, they just go from nice to meet you to let's get fucking married. And so in the case of Zelina Vega and Austin Aries, what happened with that was she wanted to get married, and Aries wasn't really into that. And that's okay, because marriage is not for everybody. They broke up, and I'm not trying to judge, but I remember, because this is how fast it happened. I remember, because Aries, he wasn't even in WWE that long. It was the Hall of Fame. And Aries and Zelina, they were there together. That was the WrestleMania where he wrestled Pac, Neville, for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, for the
That was the kickoff, the pre-show.
That let off Saturday, right? Yeah.
Right. Aries and Zelina, they were there together, holding hands, and so they were still a couple. So this would have been like 2016, I think, or whatever, 2016, 2017, whatever year it was. And then by that April or May, Aries was gone. I think he had requested his release, whatever, and he was gone. And then by December later that year, she was already engaged to Malachi Black. And it was like, wait, that doesn't even make sense. It wasn't even a full, you didn't even notice.
You know what it was. You know what it was.
Unless she was probably seeing him.
Yeah, exactly.
Still, even if that's the case, it wasn't even a full year. Not even a full year.
He was one of the I won't be surprised if that dude was in the friend zone and it was waiting for his opportunity.
There's a lot of stuff like
was.
that. There's a lot of stuff like that in wrestling. Like another one is CM Punk and AJ Lee. I remember vividly. I
Yeah,
remember this vividly too. When CM Punk was with Lita, I remember it was CM Punk, Lita, Chris Jericho, Mick Foley. They were sitting next. This was the last Hall of Fame before Punk quit WWE. So they were together in 2013, and then by the summer of that same year, Punk was spotted with AJ Lee like at Cubs baseball games. Then I
Right.
remember there was a picture
Weren't
in
they
like
already in
September.
the online storyline though by that time?
That was the previous year. They were in a storyline during the summer of 2012. That was when AJ Lee was the GM. Remember when they did Raw 1000? AJ was the GM at the time, and they did that.
Oh yeah, she was with Daniel Bryan and like the fake
right,
wedding ceremony.
right.
Yeah.
But Punk was with Lita. He was with Lita like the spring of 2013, and then by the summer he had been spotted with AJ at baseball games. I remember like during the fall. This was like right before Punk quit. You could really see he was looking miserable. There was a picture that leaked. It was Punk, AJ, and Heyman like backstage and catering. And then, of course, January 2014, Punk quit. And then right after WrestleMania, according to Punk, he was fired on his wedding day. So, like, you married AJ, and it's like, well, 1 year prior, you were with Lita. So, a lot of these wrestlers, like, I get it's a very fast paced lifestyle. Like, I get that, but like, they move like too fast. Like, you even know these people for like a full year. Like, it couldn't be me, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care how fast paced that shit is. You're not going to see me marry a chick if I only know him for like barely a year. You got to know somebody for at least a minimum, at least 3 years. At least.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is when it comes to that? I think when they marry male or female. When they get married, they think it's automatic security. It can be. It's supposed to be, but not all the time. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing all this, if anything, you making your life even worse because, say for instance, you got a fucking mountain of debt. That's gonna go on your spouse also. That's the worst thing to have. Because it's like, okay, you marry male or female. Y'all get married, whatever, y'all get married. Now y'all take on that same debt too. It's not like you be like, oh, you're in debt, now I want a divorce. No, it don't work like that. Especially when it comes to wrestlers. Like, let's really be real. Like, a lot of wrestlers still don't get paid shit. You're not selling no t-shirts, you're not on the ground. Like, that's why you think most of these wrestlers can't wait to go to WWE even to this day.
Because it will be their biggest payday by far.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you about Nakamura saying, man. The dude's just there for the paycheck.
Oh, we're not going there. This is the thing on Nakamura. This is the thing with Nakamura, right? Not Shinsuke, Shitsuke.
He's the new Dolph Ziggler, bro.
Here's the thing. He can be that. He can be that. There's nothing wrong with him losing, but all I asked and all that was necessary was for him to just pin Cody once with a dirty pin. He could have caught him with the mist and pinned him. Cody would have still been a made man.
That mist spray when he caught the timekeeper, that timekeeper got all of that.
Remember, they built the whole story, the whole anime story. The whole anime story was about the red mist. They got this dude looking like an assassin for him to what? Bum out.
He got that poor timekeeper got 100% of that mist. I was like,
that dude, the dude that got the spray, that is Shockmaster's son.
Yeah, that's what Cody tweeted out today.
Oh wow.
AKA Cody's cousin. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, son, I've been a bum. Now it's time for you to be a bum.
My favorite ring.
Shin bum. No, it's Shitsuke. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Shitsuke. Shitsuke Bakamura.
My favorite timekeeper spot is the one at WrestleMania 12 when Shawn Michaels gave the timekeeper a super kick. He got all of that.
No. My favorite ref spot was when I think it was like a WWE ref came sprinting down the ramp and fucking Shane fucking pounced him and he fucking flew.
Yo, my favorite spot pause is when you cursed out this dude Scott. I ain't gonna hold you. That was what it is. I ain't shit. But it was funny though. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know that shit was funny as hell. Y'all trying to act all innocent.
Like the part that surprised everybody because like nobody knew that I had that in me.
What were y'all arguing about? I missed that one.
Yeah, basically, they were talking about sports. No matter of fact, I was talking about wrestling, and this dude was saying that Dysol was saying that okay, which wrestler Vince McMahon pushed properly when it comes to NXT, and this dude Scott couldn't think of it. He was like,
I said
okay,
exactly. Then shut the fuck up. That's what I said.
Right? Yeah. Pretty much. And then Scott was like, "Who the fuck you talking to? Don't ever fucking talk." That shit was funny. I'm posting that soon. Okay.
Yeah, the thing about Scott was like, I was cool with him. The thing is like he had that Bret Hart shit going on, where like you can see Bret and be like, "Hey, Bret, lovely day today. How's it going?" And Bret will somehow turn any conversation into like a fuck Goldberg rant. They're like, "Yeah, man, like it's a good day."
Yeah,
like the weather didn't let me down like Bill Goldberg did.
Yeah, and it's like, well, women. It's like, yo, my dude, why are you so mad at black women? And like, I'm gonna let y'all know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I was trying to reach out to him behind the scenes, like, yo, trying to see what's up, talk to him or whatever. He was ignoring this shit. But as soon as I summoned him to the council court, that's when he was like, "Oh, no." I'm like, "Oh, so now you want to respond?" And long story short, oh, you're not the boss of me. Like, my dude, now you gotta get the fuck out of here because number one, I'm not. Do I tell y'all motherfuckers how to talk on this table? I don't tell y'all to say, "Oh, so TKO." Do I tell y'all what to say or how to whatever conduct yourself on the show?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Ballet said no. Yeah. So,
nah.
No, I heard Ballet and I heard you, Black. So like, y'all got something to say, TKO and Toe?
No, you're pretty chill.
Right.
You good, man.
The thing is this. He was like, "Oh, you're not the boss of me or whatever," and I'm like, "My dude, I ain't trying. I'm just telling you, you can so bash and talk your shit, but it's like, god damn, you just fucking every other topic. Oh, fuck this bitch, fuck that bitch. Come on, B."
Like it was like so bad, but
yeah. He remember he had a back and forth with Badly. He had a back and forth with just about every female that was here. I'm like, yo, my dude, just chill. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you trying to be a propellant to females over here. We trying to bring more females through to chop it up with us guys. Oh, you're not the boss of me. Okay.
Well, the NFL playoffs is here. And this is going to
be Chiefs.
The Chiefs versus the Dolphins. That's going to be a great game.
Yeah, the Dolphins been stepping it up hard body.
Packers Cowboys. That's going to be a great game. But the game of the week, I guarantee you, is probably going to get like a 27 in the ratings. And that is Rams Lions on Sunday night.
Speaking of, it's so crazy. You see how sports, like when it comes to NBA, NFL, MLB, whatever, still get viewership like that. and wrestling just plummeted to a point where 2.1 million is a great show. Remember from before when it came to wrestling, these motherfuckers just getting like
That's
five.
because
Go ahead, go
They
ahead.
were
that's
getting like
because
8 to
sport,
10
that's
million.
because sports is an American pastime and wrestling isn't. That's the main reason.
To be
It is
fair,
though. You know what? No, it is. We're not gonna do that. I think it is an American pastime because wrestling been around just as long
Nah,
as
bro. Nah,
it
it's not
has.
it's not mainstream like sports though. It's just not. Wrestling always has to. It's unfortunate. Wrestling has always had that. I don't like using this word. It's a very vocal word. And in the mainstream, wrestling has that carny circus vibe. That's why Fox doesn't want to fuck with WWE anymore. WWE is doing good business, but to Fox, it's low business. You know,
No, no, no,
compared to
no,
everything else.
no. Fox is fucking stupid. Fox didn't do their homework like well most of these television entities. They thought that like motherfuckers like The Rock was still full time on the roster and shit like that. They still thought Stone Cold was still wrestling. And that's why they signed them to that deal. And when they see like, okay, why we not getting 5.0 million viewership or whatever? And it's like y'all just looked at the highlights. Y'all didn't actually look at a fucking show.
like I am going to show my age, but here's the reason why wrestling blew up in the late 90s. It's because of these three reasons. Reason one was that the NFL was on the downslide. You remember Elway retired, Marino retired, Favre was on the downslope of his career, and I believe,
Father.
yeah,
Father.
and Montana and Rice retired. For the NFL, it was going to take time for them to build up their next stars. You noticed that the decline started when Brady was on the rise.
All right, so who was popping in WWE at that
Well, you
time?
also have to realize too that the mystique and the mystery of wrestling is gone now. You know, kayfabe was still a thing back then. The internet was nowhere near what it is today. Half the people that watched, not even half, like I'd say about 75% of fans, they thought that shit was real. Now the secret's out. Everybody knows it's predetermined. So it's not the same. And you have social media. Wrestling is
Now,
also on more streaming services compared to sports. So that's the main thing too. When it comes to
but
watching
it's
sports,
been times,
most people have to
it's
turn
been
their TV
times,
on.
it's been times more than once that they showed that wrestling is predetermined, but we were still invested. Like, especially when it came to the Nexus, we all knew wrestling was
No,
predetermined and
I'm just talking about
Nexus.
like the average casual Joe out there. That's what I'm talking about. Like the average
Yeah,
person
yeah,
back then
but them
that knew
too.
nothing about
Yo,
wrestling.
my dude,
They
when Nexus came out, the casuals was talking. They didn't know who the fuck Nexus was. Just before they even got the name Nexus. Remember when they invaded? When
yeah.
they invaded on Monday Night Raw, the casuals was talking. They didn't know who the fuck these people were. It's
Right,
more
but
than that.
today, if you go and you talk to an average Joe, if you mention wrestling in any sense, they'll just be like, "Oh, you mean that fake stuff?" That's just how it is now.
Like you remember, like you remember, like here's like another thing, like Monday Night Football, like the main analyst of Monday Night Football was like some shitty comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and he was supposed to put casuals, football casuals, to watch the NFL. Like you knew that wasn't gonna happen. You knew the fucking second Monday Night Football got John Madden, like you knew it was ball game over. Like they were gonna win
Another
Monday night.
thing, another thing that Vince did back then, and he stopped, was if you look at the history of the WWE, because even though we're talking about wrestling, I'll just use WWE as an example because, you know,
Go
for
ahead.
better or worse, they're always the biggest company. If you look at the eras of WWE in the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, Vince had his finger on the pulse of like pop culture and like what was popular. Like you had Mr. T and the Rock and Rave and wrestling. I know business wasn't really doing that well in '95, but they had what was the dude's name? The football player that fought Bam Bam,
LT.
LT Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. And then like in '98, they brought in Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet. So you kept seeing them bringing in like really relevant pop culture people, and by bringing those relevant pop culture people in, that kept wrestling in the mainstream. In my opinion, the last time they really did that, honestly, if I'm just being
Ronda's first run
with you, was I was going to say Ronda. The last time they did that for me was when they got Floyd Mayweather. Money Mayweather when they brought him in, and when they brought in Big Show, that was on ESPN, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, ABC, NBC.
I'll say this. I'll say this: Triple H is working on bringing Shannon Sharp through. Like, I won't be surprised if he show up at the elimination chamber.
Right.
So they got their finger on the pulse when it comes to social media.
Right. Well, the point I was making was when they went PG, Vince stopped doing that. Like after the Floyd Mayweather thing at WrestleMania 24, you didn't really see any like mainstream pop culture people anymore. It just stopped.
I want to say that. I want to say that, like, because remember, run through Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly, when he got powerbombed by Kevin Owens, he was popping at that time.
Like, I knew Machine Gun Kelly sucked right when I saw him. I was like, who the fuck is this idiot?
Machine Gun Kelly was not popping like that. Nah.
Okay.
No, but like to me, like I was
Migos, West Side, West Side. Sorry, Black Star.
Okay.
Main thing, motherfucking West Side Gun. He had this dude, West Side Gun, up in the front row and all that shit. Like, West Side Gun has a big fan base when it comes to the underground or whatever the case may be. And he ended up suing this motherfucker. And Migos, they didn't even capitalize on Migos. Migos was on WWE. And Migos at the time, they was definitely
WWE, they I think they have the right idea going after the international audience. I don't know if it's just like a generation gap, or if it's just that a lot of wrestling fans today just don't pay attention to pop culture compared to wrestling fans for 20 years ago. But it's like every time they get a big international star from a different genre, I notice there's a big disconnect. Like the Tyson Fury dude, the Tyson Fury guy, the one from the UK. Like, when I saw him on WWE,
the Gypsy King.
Yeah, I never heard of this dude. And as we've talked about it before, boxing fell off here in America. Nobody really gives a fuck about boxing anymore here. And then the main one, and to this day it still goes on, when WWE when they started doing business with Bad Bunny. I went on social media, and it was like for every 5 people that were like, "Oh my God, it's Bad Bunny," I knew 5 other people who were like, "Who the fuck is Bad Bunny?" So.
Which is crazy because Bad Bunny is popping heavy. But Go ahead, Black. So, matter of fact, hold on, Black. Let TKO go because we.
Okay. All right.
No, I've just been listening to what y'all been saying, and y'all ain't wrong about that. Honestly.
Ballet said, hold on, let me read what Ballet said real quick. Then I'm gonna let Black Shaw go. He was rapping while holding the AEW title in that video. Oh yeah, the shit that I posted. Shouts go out to Tim and Rivera when it comes to Subway Mania. He's from the Bronx too. Shouts go out to him.
Yeah, he entertaining as hell.
Yeah, I posted that. Check that shit out in the community tab. I've been going ham. I told you I was gonna come with all different types of content when it comes to this channel. Because it's not only wrestling. You see, I got the Thirsty Thursdays popping off. I got the Monday Night Munchies. I'm gonna be doing that too. So yeah, man, stay tuned.
I never heard of Bad Bunny before I saw him in WWE, but that's probably because I don't listen to that genre of music. Just not my thing.
Like I know before.
But going back to what you had said, Tobe, is you say you don't really be around Spanish people like that because Spanish people and when it comes to mainly Mexicans, they love Bad Bunny. Like I've been around it. Like I wasn't fucking with Bad
That's
Bunny.
probably why.
Go ahead.
That's probably why he was a big disconnect to people. I mean, nowadays I think everyone has accepted Bad Bunny. Everyone knows he's a fan. He can handle himself in the ring. So
But it
that's all
was,
good.
but to be fair to Bad Bunny and to Bad but it was in his home country, and you know,
Well,
good and
I wasn't talking about last year. I mean, like the one before that. Like, what was it? A
Oh.
tag match? It was like Miz and Morrison versus
that wasn't that in
Damian
Florida.
Priest and
Versus
Bad
him and
Bunny. The
Priest,
first
yeah.
one. Yeah, the
Wasn't that in
first one.
Florida?
Because I remember there was a lot of discourse online because a lot of fans were like, "Who the fuck is Bad Bunny?" And so
That was in
just
Florida,
goes to
wasn't
show
it?
you that there's a disconnect going on there.
That was in Florida. Because like that was the reason why people went nuts was because like it was in Florida. Florida has a high Hispanic
Demographic.
demographic. Yeah, there you go. But here's the thing though, like you know good and damn well that the celebrities are going to come back into play with Endeavor running shit. You
The
can
thing
tell.
is that I also think that there's really no celebrities left. There's really no celebrities left. What are you gonna bring? Bill Cosby at WrestleMania?
No. Like they're gonna do something like it's in Philly. That I can see Kevin Hart being at Mania.
Well, Kevin Hart was there from before. I remember Kevin Hart was there from before. He was doing commentary
Because
he got enough on his plate. Like he's worrying about his ex-wife being on tour with Cat Williams.
Snoop was in Mania this year, so but you could tell that Endeavor has something planned for Mania 40. You can see it coming from like 10 miles away.
On some real shit, like, are we really doing this when it comes to Snoop? So nobody's not gonna beat the shit out of Snoop. We just gonna all just rub Snoop's nuts when it comes to him being undefeated in wrestling. This dude is the only dude that's undefeated on WWE and AEW. Get the fuck out of here.
How
and
the
he
fuck?
Ain't, like nobody ain't slam him, nothing.
How the
Yo,
fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. This dude Snoop curbs racism. I'm going there. Fuck it.
I told the story before, and every time I do, Sandman always laughs his ass off. For me, the celebrity disconnect came. I'll never forget because I was there in person, and I will continue to say it ever. That was the wake up show. We all have that kind of like eureka moment where the light bulb goes off in our head. I was there at WrestleMania 28, The Rock versus John Cena. And I'll never forget seeing fucking Flo Rida performing for The Rock. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This shit's whack as hell. Like, this is not music. And I was like, this is supposed to be a big time match. And they're playing music like it's fucking prom night. Like, what? This shit is lame as hell. Like,
got them Adam bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Got the little girl looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low.
Now, like Topi said it wrong. They gotta say like Conor McGregor. Like when you saw Flo Rida, you go like, "Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, I was in disbelief. I was in disbelief when I saw him because I was like, "How did we go from fucking Ice-T?" How do we go from Ice-T to this dude at a WrestleMania? I was like, what?
Like the reason why they're in Florida at the time where he does live. So,
like the reason why they're not going to bring Ice-T was because what Ice-T said during the Godfather's entrance when he said raise your bitches.
I mean, that was his song. Yeah, that was in the song, so you can't.
Yeah, I think they edited that out on the network version or something.
He said, "Raise your bitches." I was like, "Oh, you know, good and damn well, he's never coming back."
And music died in WWE when they got rid of Jim Johnston. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So what?
When they got rid of him and Limp Bizkit.
When they brought Kid Rock. that was the death of music in WWE.
Kid Rock wasn't terrible. It's just like
Kid Rock was a fucking culture vulture to the highest fucking degree.
Oh God. But his music, but he actually had some solid songs. I mean,
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You're not. I'm just saying in general, he had some dope songs like American Badass for Undertaker's theme song. That shit hit.
No, what would be?
I heard Kid Rock was racist years ago. I don't know if it's true or not.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I think you gotta see it. You gotta see it now.
He tries to be political, but he's not.
But to me, like, that ball game is over. I mean, like let's say like Mania's in Detroit. Like if the WWE brings Eminem to a media show, I was like, okay.
I mean, that would actually be a good look if they bring M. They used his music for WrestleMania one time, so.
Like if a Mania comes to Detroit and they bring M, I was like, okay, now I know what you mean.
Kim Kardashian. I always remember that time Kim Kardashian was at WrestleMania. That was so random.
God, why was she there?
I don't even remember that shit.
I do.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that.
That actually happened. I remember when Snooki was there.
No, yeah,
the funniest thing.
That was the WrestleMania where Ric Flair retired. So
the funniest part about Kim Kardashian being there was when Mr. Kennedy said, "Mr. Kennedy," and then Kim Kardashian started talking.
Yeah,
Kennedy came right back to Kennedy.
Bro, she paid him no mind and just kept talking. Like, oh my God.
Shit. I wanted to touch on this topic real quick. Triple H finally starting to feel himself. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, remember this dude was very humble when Vince McMahon was still in charge of creative. He was the head of creative. But now he's not in charge or head of creative. It's like, when this dude Triple H pulled up on Stone Cold podcast, he was feeling himself a little bit. That's what I'm thinking.
Like, good and damn well Kevin Dunn was not long for this world the second that Triple H opened his mouth during that podcast.
And shouts go out to you, Black Star. Shouts go out to Black Star, for sending me this footage. Let me know if I can hear it. Let's say you. What do you think? I'm thinking this dude was feeling himself, and this is light. I think this shit is light. This dude Triple H could have did more or said more, but let's say you.
Like you do.
Yeah, can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it.
I have zero stroke. What, can you get us another 10 minutes? I can get you 10 minutes because Vince. Who's in your ears? Is it Vince? No, it's Kevin Dunn. Yeah, because he's up a gorilla right now. And no, that's crap. You can't wrap me up. I'm on live TV. Austin's here. Come in here. He'll stun you. Or do Vince here? I can. He's here somewhere. I'm sure he is. Kevin Dunn, we've got time. We're going home. Well, no, we can go 10 more. We'll get 5 more minutes. Yeah, 5 more minutes. Hey, man, I got to talk about promos, man. What is the deal? Man, I'm gonna get yelled at when we get off iron wrapping me up.
Yo, this dude Stone Cold was speechless.
Like you do, Kevin Dunn was not long for this world.
Let me bring it back one more time.
Well, hold on a second. Here's what I don't get. What, I have zero stroke? What, can you get us another 10 minutes? I can get you 10 minutes because Vince. Who's in your ears? Is it Vince? No, it's Kevin Dunn. Yeah, because he's up a gorilla right now. And no, that's crap. You can't wrap me up. I'm on live TV. Austin's here. Come in here. He'll stun you. Or do Vince here? I can. He's here somewhere. I'm sure he is. Kevin Dunn, we've got time. We're going home. We can go 10 more. We'll get 5 more minutes. Yeah, 5 more minutes. Hey, man, I got to talk about promos, man. What is the deal? Man, I'm gonna get yelled at when we get off iron wrap.
Austin tried to change the subject so fucking bad.
I want to know if TKO and Toph heard that.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Austin tried to change the subject just so fucking bad.
Yo, that's like the first time I seen Stone Cold stumble on his words. He was like, "Yo," he's like, who? Kevin Dunn. Well, he's the big gorilla over here. I don't have no stroke over here. Triple H was talking his shit, and I was
Let me.
like,
Well,
Like
he
you,
once
like you
Triple
knew,
H took the reins, all of Vince's minions were out the door.
like you knew Kevin Dunn was not long for this world. The second Triple H took over.
Now
"Yeah."
I
Next
just,
thing
Well,
you
it wasn't.
know,
It wasn't. It wasn't Triple H. It was Endeavor. That was what did him in.
regardless, all of Vince's minions were out the door.
Hmm.
Now I just need for Bruce Pritchard to be gone.
Bruce,
Because what basically happened is Endeavor when the merger went through, they're all the sorry for using boring PR terms. When the Endeavor merger went through, all the PR departments in WWE and UFC, because they merged them together, Endeavor's going to put their own people there. So they don't need to have you know, say for instance a WWE PR department and then a WWE Endeavor PR department. You don't need to; it's redundant. So when you have merger deals like that, unfortunately, people get laid off and they bring in their own people. That's how it works. And so once the deal finalized, Endeavor, they basically told Triple H like, "Yo, like all your crew, all your staff, like not the wrestlers, but like the people that work at actual WWE HQ, like we're gonna have to bring in our own folks." And so that means all the folks who are doing the technical stuff, like the lighting and the cameras and all that, they're on the chopping block. So the fucking Kevin Dunn dude, he saw the writing on the wall, and he was just like, okay, so I'm collateral damage here. So he essentially he put his 2 weeks notice in. It's like you're at a
you
job
think
and
you,
you're
you
gonna get
think this
fired.
dude? You think Triple H didn't force him out? You think Triple H didn't put the press on him? Like, yo,
It was going to happen regardless. Basically, what happened was it's like you're at your job and you're going to get cut, but you put in your 2 weeks before they cut you to save face. That's essentially what he did. That's what
I ain't
happened.
gonna lie, because how long has it been? Because I figured that when this dude Vince stepped out of power when it comes to creative, Kevin Dunn was gonna follow suit. But it was like what, over a year?
less than 2 years.
Right, and the reason why that was happening is because we talked about this before. Is because they were not grooming anybody else for that spot. The reason why Michael Cole is still on commentary is because of the many issues that WWE had under the Vince regime. They weren't properly grooming that next face comment. Like for Gorilla Monsoon, Jim Ross, Michael Cole,
That
they
was the
weren't grooming.
smoothest. That was the smoothest transition I ever seen in my life. Was from Gorilla to JR with the smoothest transition.
Right. They were not grooming that next person. And so because they didn't groom that next announcer, they still have Cole there. So in the case of
That was
Kevin
gonna
Dunn,
make
Dunn
that
is
was gonna
still
make JR that was gonna make JR go to the fucking distance. If it wasn't for
yeah,
Cole to stepping up, that was gonna make JR go the distance.
right. That's why Dunn was still there, man.
Sorry
They
about
hadn't
that.
they, they hadn't found the next person to take that job because they hadn't groomed anybody else for that job. So
I
Like,
should be at 10 likes. We should be at 10 likes. Y'all in the bushes. I see y'all in the bushes. 2 more thumbs, y'all. And I know y'all got 5 thumbs, maybe 6. Hit that thumbs up, y'all in the bushes. Don't play with it, you bums.
but I tell you this much right now: the funniest thing happened. Like it was like yesterday night, right? And like there was like this news that like in the video game world that the new college football game was gonna get its release date. And I knew the second that the game kicked off, I was like, it's not gonna happen. The before was like, how do you know? I was like, because you can tell. Like in order for this to happen, nothing else has to be going on. That's when video games usually prop up
No,
something.
what they need to do, they need to come out with another fight night.
Like I remember when Spider-Man 2 got its trailer. It was when nothing else was going on.
Yeah, it was good timing.
The baseball All-Star game was the night before. And there was
As a
no
matter of
emotion.
fact, nah, I think at that time they was going against the AEW game.
What's the
I
name of
think
the
that's
game?
Yeah, nothing else was going on.
Spider-Man 2. It was Spider-Man 2 and the AEW game when it first had dropped.
No, but I'm talking about
what's the
like,
name of the
Hey,
game I was talking about?
put the shot glass in the chat for the Henny God.
I'm talking about like the announcement, right? The announcement that was when nothing else was going on in the sports world. It's when nothing else is going on. That's when they'll make the announcement. So I'm guessing. So I'm guessing that new college football game is going to get announced probably early February by National Signing Day. Because
that's another thing I want to do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm just, when it comes to this new year, I just got so much fucking ideas when it comes to this channel, because we're still gonna do the round table and all that. But I'm branching off to other content too. Like, you see certain shit here and there when it comes to food, when it comes to Thirsty Thursdays, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to fatality clips of the finishers, these wrestlers getting killed in the ring.
Fatality.
Y'all seen that shit, right?
That Canadian shirt is like RIP Luchador.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of so much shit, B. Like, and who knows? I might have some interviews popping off.
Like, I got a list. Or go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, but I got a list today, and my list today is nastiest chair shots. Like, as soon as like Sandman finishes his statement, or like, are you done?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. Like, I have like a top 5 like nastiest chair shots. Number 5 was Taker and Maven. When Taker came back to the Royal Rumble.
You always mention that shit.
And he fucking gave Maven the chair shot of the fucking century. Number 4 is JBL on whoever the fuck. I think it was like one of the Public Enemy.
Hell yeah!
I think like it was Rocco Rock, where he just fucking knocked his senses back together. And that was after Ferg knocked his senses out of his body. Like, Jesus Christ. Then
especially when it came to like Mike Awesome and what's my dude name?
Oh, Tanaka.
Masato Tanaka. Yeah.
And then like number three was when Stevie Richards gave JBL the chair shot of the fucking century. Number two, of course, was Tanaka and Mike Awesome. But number 1, that I dare you to say another one that's better than this, was when Brock Lesnar gave Zach Gowen that fucking chair shot.
Oh, you left out my favorite one.
Which one?
My favorite one is the one where the Hardys gave Brock the chair shot.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, that was a good one, but it wasn't better than Brock.
Nah,
Zach Gowen.
They clapped the shit out of Brock.
Yeah.
Brock
they
and Zach Gowen was
that
better.
Dude.
Brock and Zach Gowen was better.
I always remember that one because Matt Hardy said that he thought Brock was going to kill him in the back, but Brock was happy with it because he said it made his character look like a monster, which it did. And so he thanked Matt and gave him a hug. And I was like, wrestling is so fucking strange. You hit somebody with a chair. You hit somebody with a chair, and then you go in the back of the curtain and they hug you like, oh, man, thank you for the chair shot. I'm so appreciative. Thank you. Like, wrestling is so fucking weird.
Hey, yo. Y'all seeing this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Mankind chair shots alone. Oh, Jesus. And Sean Spears one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I heard Rock and Mankind had heat after that match.
Yeah.
They did. I mean, Rock nailed Mankind like 15 times in the head.
But remember, his kids was in the front row. So, oh my God.
He got him 7 straight. He got him 7 straight unanswered.
Yeah.
That's just how it was back then. It was a rite of passage.
They would crack you in the head with.
Oh, yeah, Bravo one. Yeah,
oh my God! YouTube.
Oh,
Yo,
the
YouTube,
chill.
We're sorry. We're sorry, Susan. We're sorry, Susan, but we have to see this.
Oh my God!
I forgot.
Yeah,
that's
there
one,
go, Toe.
I forgot about the Chavo Ray one. That was a good one too. Yeah.
Another good one was.
Was that Chavo's heel turn? That was Chavo's heel turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, we really used to watch shit. Yo, shit is so different now. They cannot get away with some shit like this nowadays.
JBL was trying to kill people with chair shots.
Yo, JBL, the one that JBL hit on Eddie Guerrero, that shit was lethal.
Oh man, hold on, I gotta stop because I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I know
that
Jericho
one
has
and
heat
the
now,
chair.
but
go ahead, yo. I don't want to get hit.
I would love to talk to ask Lita how she felt after taking those chair shots.
Oh God!
I know Jericho has heat now, but he had the best story for it. It was a rite of passage. Because somebody asked Jericho like once in an interview, like, how did you guys take the chair shots? And he was like, there was no secret to it. You basically just you kind of like you pumped yourself up, you kind of slapped yourself in the face, you kind of gritted your teeth, and then basically right, and you basically just did it like a primal roar, and you took it to the face. It was like a football punch or something.
Like
what
they did is like what they did. They will try to put their hand up above their head, like try to cover their forehead, but not all the time. They was in place to protect their forehead. So they could just turn around like, and get cracked upside their head with a fucking chair.
TKO said something, and I forgot completely about this. That Lita Triple H or that Lita Austin chair shot. I forgot about that chair shot. That's number one.
Nah,
I would have that Lita beatdown. They gave Lita some Southern justice. That's what that was.
Oh my God! I would have loved to have talked to Lita about that. How the hell did she take those shits? Boom! There's Stevie Richards.
Scott would have loved that.
Oh my God!
Oh,
he fucking launched that shit.
Yo, Kane.
Fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
Mick Foley. Like who told who asked which person asked Mick Foley if I can swing or like I wanted the conversation that The Rock had with Mick Foley the night that he gave Mick Foley 7 straight chair shots.
That was actually Mick Foley's idea to do that.
He fucking slapped him.
Yeah, the only thing, the funny part is of all the crazy stuff that's ever happened in WWE, Mick Foley was the only one that made Vince go, no. After that Hell in a Cell of Taker, Vince was like, I appreciate and I respect everything you've done, but please never do anything like that ever again.
he fucking pimp slapped. Slapped poor Mick Foley with those chair shots. He front hand and backhanded Mick Foley with the chair shots.
Yeah, Mick Foley was different because he had like a special talent where he would get his ass beat, but it was like it made you feel uncomfortable, like type, which is really hard to pull off, and he was able to do it. Yeah,
that literally
took. This dude is just a bum. Like, yo, he's just a special type of bum.
No, he's a special type He's a special type of crazy, is what he is.
Those 15 straight chair shots literally took a decade off of Mick Foley's life.
Yeah, I remember did you see that goofy shit? Speaking of bums, this was Scott D'Amore giving Bummy Dreamer the new digital media championship.
Technically,
he is the champ.
Yeah, technically, he's the champ.
I know he is, but why?
We can do a full rundown on the Friday show because the Hard to Kill is this Saturday, so that's going to be a big show. That'll be the official return to TNA. So I'll give that.
They need to. I'm tired of these fucking shows being on fucking pay-per-view. We in the year 2024. They need to go to streaming services, man. God damn it!
Now, but TNA is calling their pay-per-views PLEs now.
How are they PLEs if they on pay-per-view?
Which means you know what's coming next. You know TNA it's coming to Peacock. Like you can tell, you can see
that
it
was
coming
a
a mile away.
Yeah, that was the rumors. The rumors is that they about to do that shit. You know, the whole negotiation, and this
we're supposed to get.
Go ahead.
We're supposed to be getting the debut on Saturday. I still have no clue who it is, but yeah,
it's suicide. I'm telling you, it's suicide.
Oh, you think that's coming back?
Suicide is coming back.
Wait, they can't use that name now. Didn't they change it to Manic or something? I could have
give a fuck.
Suicide. Yeah, because if you think of it, what is TJP doing? What is he doing right now?
He's in New Japan
on MLW, for that concern.
Yeah, that's the last time I see him in MLW. He had beef with the woman beater. What's the name? Eddie Edwards or Davey Richards? One of them.
I liked that new mask that TJP got.
Oh, so he's active. He's active,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I told you he's in New Japan. He's with the Kingdom, not the Kingdom. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say who?
No, he's with the Empire with Will Ospreay. Yeah, he's over there. Yeah,
what is an NJPW?
Yeah, that's where he's at right now.
Like they did disband. Like didn't they disband on Saturday?
No. They're going to be having that's a good segue. They're going to be having a cage match at New Beginning in February. This will be like the first cage match in New Japan in like 35 years or some shit. So very rare. It'll be the Bullet Club against the Empire. Basically, it's going to be War Games in New Japan, which
their
is
version of War Games.
Yeah, they don't do that kind of shit over there. So this is going to be Ospreay's swan song. So I'm guessing.
You know what they should do? You know what they should do, and maybe they may not do it. This comes with any wrestling company. They should have a mixture with War Games and what's the shit with the countdown and the explosion.
What, Lethal Lockdown?
Yeah, like, you remember when the shit explodes?
Like it was in WCW or the barbed wire match?
The exploding death wire match or whatever that one's.
Yo, what if there was a mix that with the not the Elimination Chamber, but when it comes to War Games. When it comes to War Games, y'all be in a chamber and you have the C4 around the chamber, and if y'all motherfuckers don't hurry up and finish the match, the shit will explode, just like how it is.
Like you gotta put the chamber, or like you gotta put War Games in the Elimination Chamber, if that's gonna be the case.
Just picture that shit. That should be hot. Like they gotta hurry up, get up out of the cage.
Man want motherfuckers to die.
But they've been doing it. It's a death match, right? The shit. Remember they had it in AEW. It was Mox and Eddie Kingston.
The ending to that match made my year.
Exploding death wire something match.
Yeah,
the ending to that match made my year.
Had the exploding death wire like the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay.
Mix that concept. That should be sick. What?
The ending to that match made my year. The lack of explosion. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying have the whole chamber in explosives. That'll be crazy.
That's the shit that I need.
I'll definitely be checking out the show on Saturday.
I wish I could.
Yeah, it'll be I was gonna say it'll be my first TNA show in a while, and I'm like, well, no shit, of course, because TNA died. So yeah.
Hey, yo, they got DJ Who Kid, yo. Shouts go to DJ Who Kid. DJ Who Kid from G Unit. He's gonna be at the show.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. Who remembers? Like, I think it was because during like the weekly pay-per-views. I think it was trying to think of the guy's name.
Take your time.
Fuck. Kid Cash, there you go. Like it was Kid
Oh, that's
Kat.
my dude, Kid Kat. Hell yeah.
It was Kid Kat, and he was facing some woman, and he fucking pie faced her, and then she got into his face. I think it was during their match.
You talking about from way back then during the Asylum years?
Yes, and he fucking
that was
Trinity.
What the fuck her name
Yeah,
was?
Trinity. There you go.
Yeah, Trinity.
And he fucking launched that chair Sabu style to Trinity's face. It's like, oh Jesus Christ!
The chicks really took bumps back then, man.
Yeah, she was working. She was definitely a workhorse. It sucks that nothing came of it.
Like
that whole thing that she did, like, remember she was beefing with Kid Cash, she was beefing with Abyss.
Like he fucking shot put that chair to her fucking face. I was like, oh Jesus. What are you doing?
That's when Abyss. That's when Abyss was really beasting out. He was, remember, because he was like on the whole convict shit before.
I've always been a fan
of Father Mitchell.
I've always been a fan of Abyss and Devon for their seizure cells.
Oh my God. No, nobody's worse than Devon. This dude Devon be looking like a fish shot of water.
Who remembers the electrified cage?
Oh God.
And Devon went back first, and he fucking flopped. He fucking flopped. I was like, oh fuck.
That dude would be having seizure cells every time he take a finishing move. Like, good Lord. I remember he did it when he took a power bomb from Batista, and I'm like, bruh.
Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and watch OSW review the electrified cage match.
Oh man, yo, shouts go out to my guys, OSW. OSW make great content.
Like everybody here, do yourself a favor and put that on either this weekend, my birthday weekend, or just do it before Friday. I guarantee you'll laugh your ass off.
Shouts go out to Ballet. Ballet was talking about the shit that I posted. This when Devon Dudley was with the Aces and Eights, but it was a shoot. He was cursing this fan out.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Devon was about the prison rape. Was about the prison rape that poor fan.
Shit. But yeah, B. So we almost up out of time. Friday. We're gonna pull up on Friday, talk our shit.
My birthday, January 12th.
Nice. Oh shit.
Nice.
You already know, B. So what you plan on doing for your birthday?
I haven't really thought about it yet.
You ain't thought about it yet, motherfucker?
One thing I would try to do is that I would try to pop up, but I wouldn't be on the whole show. I'd probably be on 30 minutes or so.
It's cool. Enjoy your birthday, my guy. Hell yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you gonna be?
37.
Nice. Congratulations. That's what's up. Okay, there you go.
Thanks, Ballet.
All right.
Nice.
Shit. Fucking Friday, we pulling up. And we gonna celebrate Black Saul birthday, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Saul always been a rider when it comes to this motherfucking round table. So it's only right.
Thank you guys, man.
You already know, B. So Friday we're gonna pull up. You know the vibes. Peace out, motherfuckers.
I just know me and Toph are the same age, so he's gonna be turning 37 sooner.
She pulling you on blast. Where that came from?
Lord.
Where that come from?
No, we're both 36. We're both gonna turn 37.
How you know how old Toph is?
Because he told us.
I don't know how old Toph is.
He graduated 05. If he graduated 05, then he's 36.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought Toph was gonna say something. You don't want to say
Oh
nothing
no,
about that?
I was gonna say no. I was just gonna say that getting older is not a big deal to me because when I meet people, they think I'm 22. As you have a baby face, I have a baby face, so
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing, B. Definitely a blessing. He told it from before. I don't remember. Yeah, but what's going on? As a matter of fact, what's going on SmackDown? What's the matches that's going on SmackDown? I know they got something popping up, maybe a promo here and there. I know this dude to the moon. Kevin Grimes might be having a fight on Friday.
Like I think,
oh
like I
shit,
think,
they remembered.
Cameron
They
Grimes is
remember
about to
Cameron
fight.
Grimes has a job. Wow, good job,
like I
Triple
think
H.
Roman,
Yeah. I'm shocked too.
like I
Yes,
think Roman's
finally.
supposed to respond to what Nick Aldis said to Paul Heyman on Friday, last Friday.
Yeah, you should be careful, Sandman.
Yo, look,
There's
he's too
a
busy.
good
He's too
chance. Well,
busy
not a
for
good
all
chance,
that.
but there's a small chance you're both.
He's not
What's that?
losing. He's not losing. So
It's a
just
If he
2%. It's
There's
a
a
2%
chance he
chance
could,
that he
though.
loses the title.
if
he's
he
not.
loses the
There's a
belt,
chance he
then
could.
It's a 2% chance that he loses the titles.
I love it. I love it. Keep on with that goofy shit, y'all. Keep on.
Roman
What's the
about to fight
2%?
three. Roman about to
It's
fight
no
3 men.
percent. None.
It's a
Roman,
98% chance.
Roman about to fight
Roman
3
is not.
guys
He
in one
is
match. And
immortal. Roman
Nah,
is
bro.
immortal. He's not losing.
Multi-man matches are made for people to lose without getting pinned. That's why I
Okay.
hate them so fucking much.
Because a 98% chance that he stacks him, pins him. He stacks him, pins him.
oh God, if he does that stack pin on all 3 of them, they should never challenge for a title again.
That's
Woo!
sus as fuck, by the way. That's
You
sus as
talk
fuck.
your shit, TKO. Because remember, he stacked 2 of the best of all time when it comes to wrestling. Edge and Bryan Danielson stacked them like pancakes.
Like,
Who the
here's what I
fuck is
think.
these dudes? Who are they?
That's gay as hell, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, here's what I think. Like, here's what I think
Pause.
Roman's gonna do.
Pause, but still, you get what I'm saying, though.
Like, here's what I think Roman's gonna do, and this is what more than likely is gonna happen. Like, I think Randy Orton's gonna hit the RKO on AJ. I think Roman's gonna spear. He's gonna spear.
Yo, fuck you, Toe. You got me.
Oh,
I'm done.
Like, I think that Roman. I think that Roman's gonna spear. Like, he's gonna spear Orton and then hit the guillotine choke on AJ.
he's definitely AJ's definitely eating the pin in this match.
Yeah. He's either eating the pin or he's going to sleep.
Yeah, I was
That's
saying
what
that
happened.
before. I was saying that AJ is the only one that could get pinned. You know what I'm saying? That everybody would be safe. Because this dude, Randy Orton, can't get pinned. Eli Drake definitely can't get pinned. I was saying that from Jump Street when it comes to that triple threat.
I think
AJ is the only one that could get pinned where everybody will be safe. AJ could take that pin. He'll still be a made man.
I think it'll be a good match. You know, bodies will fly, blah blah blah. But at some point, Solo, Jimmy, or whoever will interfere because again, triple threat, fatal four way. That's no DQ by default. And I think The Rock's going to come out and he's going to take out Solo, Jimmy, or both. I think he's going to do something that
Setting up the chamber match.
Yeah. Because the story is that Rock called out Roman and Roman basically no-sold him. He ignored it. And so I could see in the story Rock doing something to cost Roman the match. That's giving him a reason to go after him. It's possible. And the thing about it is that Royal Rumble title defenses are always filler. They're never like it's always filler. Like 99% of the time, they're always filler. But I remember the last time they made a change during the Rumble, it also involved The Rock when Punk was champion and he lost to The Rock, which was stupid then. And I don't even like Punk.
Very stupid. Yes.
But
know who the
Rock
Chamber.
And the only reason why they did that shit is because The Rock was promoting G.I. Joe.
Right, that's why I'm concerned. That's why I'm concerned because Rock. Right, that's why I'm concerned because Rock is one of those guys where even if they have plans, they will cancel everything for whatever he wants because he's The Rock. And also, he's really tight with Nick Khan, which you mentioned yourself, Sam.
Yeah. Nick Khan was his agent, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was the one that.
It's way before that. Like he know this dude for like what 30 years. Nick Khan.
And it would be stupid. And even though I give Roman shit, it would be stupid for him to, after all this time, to lose in a fatal 4-way. But like, I don't trust I don't trust Rock. That's really what it is, man. I don't trust this dude.
I would say this. I would say this. I'll let y'all go after what I was about to say real quick. We was talking shit about Nick Khan from before, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Look, Nick Khan, he's doing a great job. He really is. Like he trimmed a lot of the fat when it comes to the wrestlers and the staff on the roster that's not doing any fucking thing. Got rid of them motherfuckers, and as you can see, the product is little by little getting better. And you know that shit trickles down. It trickles down to the other wrestling companies. Because you know
who Nick Khan. Know who Nick Khan is? Nick Khan is the bad man. That's who he is.
He's a businessman.
He's a bad man. Fuckers didn't get fired. Get Nick Khan to do it.
Go ahead, TKO. I'm gonna let TKO close it up before we get up out of here.
I'm just gonna say this, man. If The Rock wins, I'm not gonna be surprised. But it would be.
When what?
If The Rock ends up getting the title, don't be surprised because it won't be the first time. Plus, let me finish. I said if it happens, don't be surprised. But to me, Roman losing the title to a part-timer when he's already a part-timer himself.
It's Roman's call. And that's the one thing that scares the shit out of me. It's Roman's call.
But regardless, this is the first time that there could be so many outcomes, and we're like, we don't know what the hell's going to happen.
But here's what I think. I think that the Chamber should be the three losers in this, like in this triple threat or like in this fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
And then the fourth and final person should be Cody. That's what it should be. Because we know Cody's not winning the Rumble. We know he's winning the Chamber.
I think the dark horse is gonna be my guy, my dude. Excuse me, my dude Solo. Solo is a dark horse to win that Royal Rumble.
Bro, Solo should have been the United States champion, dude.
And challenge Seth? Do you think he challenges Seth, or you think he challenges Roman?
Solo. Matter of fact, check it. This is what I would do. Because it's getting close, right? Check it, right? You got CM Punk in the equation, right?
Right.
He's mixing it up with Drew McIntyre. He's mixing it up with this dude, Seth Rollins. I would have Solo find his way to beat Seth Rollins for the heavyweight championship. Boom. That's where you have a new plethora of opponents for him.
So you have Solo beat Seth.
Yeah, I will find a way for that to happen.
Makes sense.
Because think of it, right? Solo is not going to be Roman.
No, he's not.
But I think Solo deserves a belt. He deserves a belt, just like what TKO just said. he should have been the U.S. champion. He should have been the U.S. champion by now.
He should
Like,
have
what?
been U.S. champion when all the bloodline had the title.
Solo is the only he's the only consistent story left in the bloodline because everything else has gone to hell. And I
Yeah,
think the
he
story that they're
deserves a
telling,
belt.
I think the story they're telling is that once Roman loses Solo, that's
He
it.
takes over.
Right.
He's the
So
one who
what's
takes
probably
over.
going to happen when Roman finally loses? It'll be one or two things. Solo will try to interfere again, and maybe Rock will, interfere and take out Solo, or you'll get like the MJF Wardlow thing, where Roman will ask for Solo's help, and Solo will basically be like, "Fuck off." He'll just leave Roman to die. So,
I heard this one scenario. This is a scenario I heard that this dude Roman, of course, he's most likely going to go against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is about to win, and Jey Uso crosses Cody Rhodes at
that'd be so
WrestleMania
fucking
40,
stupid. That'd be
and he
so
goes
stupid.
back. He goes back with the bloodline.
That would be so extremely stupid.
Yeah, that'll be like.
Hey yo, but you know what, man? Since you brought that up, I want to thank you for mentioning that because you know what? Maybe they are listening to our show. Did you guys notice on Raw, Jey Uso said his goal is to win a singles title? There you go, man. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get Jey versus Gunther.
Yeah.
But I told you, my dude, like they do this. Remember, I told you, like my dude Wolfgang, he used to come to the show. He still listens to the show. He's the one that does the artwork for JD from New York. Shouts go out to him. He be pulling up too. He be doing artwork and all that shit. He be pulling up over here. They listen. They do know what's going on.
Man, you know how I know they listen is when they had LA Knight do Tope's joke when he did a promo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
From before, what this dude MJF, what MJF called the Combat Club, the Bukkake Combat Club. I've been said that.
Oh man.
But it's all good though. It's all
Jim Cornette said my hepatitis joke about John Moxley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling if on SmackDown they call Lashley's group Street Business, I want my royalties.
Thank you.
My check. Give me what I want.
It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid if they name fucking Cross's group. If they give that group a name, they give Escobar's group a name, and they still don't have a name for Lashley's Street Profits. What's going on, man?
But when it comes to that finisher, that new finisher that Cross have, call that shit the final prayer. Call that the final prayer. That's a
nice name.
Perfect name for that move. The final prayer.
And he's already got a T-shirt for it, so I'm down.
There you go.
Like I saw it on WWE's social media. They called the group The End. I think. I'm not too sure. The End, yeah.
They because you know why that name won't work? Because they all look like jobbers right now. Let's really be real. They got to prove themselves to be the apocalyptic group.
I think that's just their catchphrase. The end is near. Because the Tron did say the end is near, so I'm thinking that's a catchphrase.
Okay.
Like I could
come up with a bunch of names for them, honestly.
I would give them a name that fits them as a whole. Because you
seriously, man, what the fuck is going on?
Go ahead.
I said, what the fuck is going on with Lashley and the Street Profits, and why isn't social media going at Triple H like they would go with TK? Are they supposed to be faces? Are they supposed to be heels? Why don't they have a name yet? Where the fuck was Lashley for most of last year anyway? Lashley still has not got his rematch for the WWE Championship. He was never.
And remember, they fed them to these dudes. They got fed to the Authors of Cross. Whatever.
Lashley also didn't get his shot at the United States title, and he beat the champion.
Right, that was also stupid.
On some real shit, if you notice, why these motherfuckers got two managers?
Toph, TKO, Sandman, you doing
You got Scarlett and you got my guy Paul Ellering. Yeah, you got two managers.
That's the least of their worries.
And it's like, does Paul Ellering talk? Paul Ellering doesn't talk. Scarlett talks. Okay, cool. So it's like, how are they gonna finagle this whole faction? Like, I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for it. I'm intrigued, but it's like, okay, who's gonna cut the promos? Who's gonna be in a match? Who's gonna be
this is what's happening, bro. This is what's happening, bro. And a lot of people roll their eyes when I say this, but it is what it is, man. I call this the AEW effect because AEW, they're the company that brought back factions in the mainstream. WWE wasn't doing factions like that. WWE wasn't doing factions like that. Like after the Nexus burnout, all you had was like the Shield, the Authority, and the Authority wasn't even really a faction. And I guess the New Day. WWE used to be a faction heavy company. Then they stopped. They just stopped because apparently, as I understand it, Vince didn't like factions. So then when AEW started, you started seeing factions being cool again. And this is when Vince was still in control. So you saw Triple H, he was licking his chops. He's like, man, I want to do my faction stuff too. So now Vince is gone. And now he finally has the pen. And now he's doing all these factions, but it's too many, like Black Star said. And like none of them have any direction. I'm not saying AEW's factions are perfect either because they're not. But at least most of them have like a story direction for what they're doing. Like let's look at SmackDown right now. You got Carlito. The LWO still is the LWO even a thing anymore? I don't even know if it's still.
Yeah, they're in NXT.
So let's move on for some reason.
Yeah,
right.
Let's move on that one.
You got Lash.
Whoa! They're on NXT.
Yeah,
they're competing in the Dusty Rhodes Classic. Yeah.
In a way, okay, I guess, but it's like, why have them? You know what? Let's stop the fuck shit. NXT and the main roster is one. Stop the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit out.
I told you, man. That's why I don't watch NXT anymore, man. That's why I don't watch NXT. They keep changing the narrative on what it is. Is it main roster or not? They keep flip flopping. I'm not gonna watch that shit. I'm sorry.
Like when I saw DJ Z do that like 20-foot moonsault that he pulled on Tuesday.
Shots out to my dude Zima Ion. Yo, Zima Ion. He been in the game for like 20 years. He been in the game for like 20 years. And
I have respect for that, man. I have respect for that. I remember the dude was in the fucking Impact Zone.
That dude Zima Ion is like 40 years old. Y'all don't even know it.
That dude was in the Impact Zone doing that annoying rapper gimmick for like 50 people.
Right. Spraying his hair. He was spraying his hair. Yo, this dude came a very, very long way.
Yeah, it's too many factions, man. And he doesn't have any. He's just doing it just to do it. Just like TK hires people just to hire people, Triple H is making factions just to make them with no real plan. There's just too many of them. Half of them don't even have a name.
Quick question before we go, Toph. You can answer it or you can save it for next show. But what do you think about the whole Wardlow being in his third straight faction? And
I think what they're trying to do with Wardlow is they're trying to replicate what got over before. Because Adam Cole was saying some shit like, once Wardlow wins the belt, he'll forfeit it to me. And you can see the look on Wardlow's face. Wardlow was like, yeah, whatever, dude. So what's going to happen is...
So you like the direction that they're going?
Why don't we go with this, though? Maybe Wardlow is just stupid. Can we just say that?
Sure.
Yeah, like the fuck. What we talking about here? This dude is fucking dumb. You got destroyed. Like, I'm gonna say it again. I don't care. When you went for the TNT Championship and made that shit a big announcement, your career was ruined.
That was Enter Sandman. That was called Mariano Rivera. Enter Sandman time.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, let's get up out of here, though.
Alrighty.
Pull up on Friday. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all stay safe out there if y'all driving. And let's keep thriving, B. Early.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker.